you're just watching this and you're 7-year-old Jack and you're like, I kind of want to this bunny. Today, Mikaela, we are going to be ranking our top 5 sexiest animated characters of all time.
I feel like I've had this list in my head since I was a kid.
I was gonna say, I feel like everybody sort of has that list where you're like, is it weird that this cartoon is doing it for me? Now, there is already a list over at ranker.com, and we'll be comparing our answers with the general public's. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is actually Aladdin. I feel like this is just a classic every girl growing up was like, Aladdin's kind of doing it for me right now. Like, he's kind of just wearing like an open vest, which is interesting. I don't know if a man came up to me on the street with an open vest, if I'd really enjoy that so much, but in animated form, I'm into it.
And hammer pants as well.
Yeah, see that I can kind of get past.
Yeah.
The barefoot is something I might be a little bit like,
You'd be kind of like, wash your feet.
Yeah, but I don't know, Aladdin was like when you're a young gal watching it, and it's like, he's very athletic and a boy in love.
Yeah.
And that's all very sexy, and they just, I don't know, they animate him very cute. What's your number 5?
Well, it's funny you say that because my number 5, which was Ranker's number 17, was Princess Jasmine.
She almost made my list too.
I don't even know if I've ever actually seen Aladdin. All I know is that like when you go to Disney World or Disneyland, they have, you know, the people in the mascot costumes and stuff. And let me tell you,
She could do it for you.
there was a lot of dads with their daughters saying to their, honey, no, you go get the big chicken turkey leg. I'll wait with our little baby girl
I'll
for
wait with
Jasmine.
our daughter, yeah.
She's got like the belly dancer chic, like that's sort of that outfit. And like she's got a tiger and that ass. That's one of like, I'm trying to think, like there's that movie, Pocahontas, and probably Tarzan are the 3 movies where they're like, you know what, we're gonna show some skill. But yeah, Princess Jasmine kind of had to be up there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. My number 4, you can't have an animated character list without Gaston. My whole thing watching the movies back is like, yeah, he's cocky, but like, he's not a bad guy.
No, he's trying to save her.
They paint him as the villain. Yeah, he's a little cocky about it, but like, sue him. He's gotta get in the mode.
There's
you know?
a reason he's cocky. He's awesome.
You're the greatest hunter in the whole world.
I know.
The whole village has a song about him. Do you know what I do like about his getup?
What?
Is that he wears like a short sleeve shirt, but he also has gloves on.
Well, yes. Because he works with his hands. He's a working man, okay? He's not Prince Charming. Prince Charming was born into this.
Yeah.
Gaston ate 2 dozen eggs to get that big. And now that he's that old, he ate 3 dozen eggs. That's like the best song
I know.
ever.
What's your number 4?
My number 4, shockingly, was number 121. And it was Velma Dinkley from Scooby-Doo. If I'm being totally honest, cartoon-wise, Daphne's hotter. They drew Daphne hotter.
Yeah.
But Velma has to be one of the number 1 most used costumes
Yes.
on Halloween. Like you kind of build in this weird attraction to Velma over time, especially like in college when there's a bunch of girls dressed as sexy Velmas.
Jinkies.
Yeah, because it's like, she's not Daphne where it's like, oh, she's obviously like sexy.
Yeah.
It's like Velma is like, she's the nerdy type, has the mini skirt, she's got it all. You know what else I like about her?
What?
She has a nice big sweater on, so she kind of leaves something to the imagination, but she still shows leg.
I'm imagining it's sort of like a Christina Hendricks from Mad Men type thing where
yeah.
it's like
she's just bam.
yeah, you're like, oh, maybe she's carrying around some extra holiday weight. It's like, nope, she's got triple E's under there. This is such an aggressive episode.
It's cartoons.
It's cartoons.
If anyone's offended by this episode, they're cartoons.
They're cartoons.
They're drawn. We wouldn't say this about actual people.
Yeah. What's your number 3?
My number 3 is actually, I feel like a show you might have missed. It might have just been out of your age group. Danny Phantom. I loved Danny Phantom. It's kind of part of like the vampire like fad thing a
Very
little
much,
bit, but
yeah.
it's like this guy's actually a ghost. And
Yeah.
that's like a whole other thing. His parents like created this machine that like can turn them all into ghosts and then back into people.
Basically, if I'm getting this correctly, you're attracted, especially to Danny Phantom, ghost Danny Phantom.
Yes, I like because he goes from like a brunette like normal boy to like,
Yeah.
he suddenly has like silver hair and green eyes
Yeah.
and like cool powers, and it's like, okay.
He suddenly looks like he's in My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, he's kind of like an emo boy, and he's wearing like a nice spandex suit. I feel like the girlies get it.
He's a phantom.
With those powers and stuff, you're like, what else can you make?
What else?
Care?
What else can you do? What's your number 3?
So my number 3 is Ranker's number 20, Queen Elsa. It kind of goes with the powers thing too, and the
Yeah.
fact that she might have the best voice.
You know what? I didn't think about that, but I get that. I get that a lot. She has the like icy blonde
Yeah.
thing. She's not like a natural blonde. It's like, I process my hair a lot. I'm a material girl.
She's, letting it go, and you're just like, keep strutting. And, there's just something to like, is she gonna dominate me?
She might.
You know?
She might freeze you. There's
Yeah.
a little bit of danger with her.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
That's hot. It's like knowing that like, you could freeze me to death at any moment. Or you could just make me a snowman friend. Sexy. So that's my number 3. What's your number 2?
That's a good number 3. My number 2 is ranker's number 23. Shockingly, I feel like she should be much higher. Is Shigo from Kim Possible.
Yeah.
She was my bitch growing up. I loved her. She has like this big, like jet black hair that's like kind of curled and like it's long, and she has like this cat suit thing on that's like the half black, half like neon green. She's also bad. I love a villain. Villain women, sexy. She is kind of like the sidekick to like the bad guy, but she's always clearly the smartest person in the room still.
Oh yeah.
She's in charge of him.
I quit! Shigo, wait, don't go!
There's something about the bad character where it's like, what are you gonna do? Because you don't play by the rules.
No. Oh no, I hope you don't tackle me, get on top of me,
Oh my
Shigo.
God. My number 2 was ranker's number 19, Lola Bunny.
That's a good one. That almost made my list. She almost made my list out of solidarity of the fact that they took away her sexy.
In Space Jam 2, that's not my Lola. No, but Lola Bunny, when you're a kid, it's like, the reason why she was so sexy, I don't know if they had this in the new one because I couldn't watch the new one because it was terrible. She came in, she's like, I'll play.
I'd like to try out for the team.
And she does this kind of like
a little butt wiggle.
Yeah.
We'll sway the hips.
And then just, beats about basketball because she's Lola Bunny. And you're just watching this and you're 7-year-old Jack and you're like, I kind of want to this bunny.
Yeah, why am I kind of into this like humified bunny? Why are her ears in a ponytail? I don't know, but I like it.
Yeah, her ears are.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is starting to freak me out.
I know. The more you think about it, the weirder it gets.
Yeah. What is your number 1?
My number 1 is ranker's number 2. The classic Jessica Rabbit. When you think of sexy, and when you think of sexy cartoon, you think of Jessica Rabbit. They put her in like a floor-length, like sparkly red gown, like with the leg slit, and it's like, ooh, she does legs only. And I like that, like, basically her cartoon style was like created kind of when it was like, oh, you don't really want the curves, but they made this cartoon character like she's got little waist, hips, ass, and boobs, and it's like, that's a woman right there. And she has like this big, thick, like swooped red hair and the purple eyeshadow.
They drew her to be like a temptress.
You don't know how hard it is being a woman looking the way I do.
What's your number 1?
My number 1, I had to go with it. It's ranker's number 9. It's Elastigirl. Obviously, there's the memes and everything. Her butt is ridiculous.
You know what though? Do you think she chooses to have her butt like that?
That's the other part of it.
Yeah. Because if she can stretch, I think I'd be like that too.
It's like, what role play you feel like doing tonight? I'll be anything you want.
You turn yourself into a boat.
You can motorboat a boat.
You just can't be the Pixar mom.
She's a MILF.
I think you need to be more flexible.
All right, guys, well, there you have it. Those were, in our opinion, the sexiest cartoons of all time. Do we miss any of your favorites? Let us know in the comments. And as always, head over to ranker.com, vote your favorites to the top, and let's add some guys to the list.
I know.
See ya.